Hey everybody, I just wanted to show you some tips and just kind of talk about the new design of pads that you'll see in the new caddy coming out in June for Stampin' Up. Because the mold had reached its end for Stampin' Up for the old pads. This is the old pads. Stampin' Up decided, since they had to buy a new mold, that they wanted to make their pads even better. So some of the things they came out with was a sleeker, thinner, but it is more square, more sleek. It is about the same depth, but it is definitely thinner. I'm going to put them this way, and maybe you can see that they're thinner. And a couple other things. You see these divots in the top. Well, on the bottom they have the male side, or pegs. And what happens is these pegs fit into these divots, and it makes it so it doesn't slide, and you can stack them without them sliding off one another. And I mean, it's pretty solid. You have to pick them up and move them. So but in order to get that, I want you to notice that their stickers you have to completely remove the stickers. So what I thought I would do is show you how I go about putting the stickers on, and then I'll show you how I completely removed it. Okay, so this is Granny Apple Green. Love the color. So what I do is I use my paper piercer, and I reach under here. Now, in order to get them to nestle really well, you need to remove this whole sticker. So I will go in and just remove the whole sticker, and make sure you use all these strips in here, because the first one is English. And then there's several different languages. And then there's a blank one. Now, the purpose of the blank one is it goes right here. And as the ink pad is open, you can see the color, which is going to be very, very useful. Now, oh, and let me show you this. This is how the new pads open. It's like a compact. You just lift, flip it back, and then slide it into place. Now, when you first get them, they're kind of hard to slide into place, but as you use them, it should loosen up. I have yet to find one that I couldn't slide into place, and then you just flip it around and pop it down. Next, let me show you how to insert that very last sticker. Don't lose it, because it's on your sticker sheet and it has no words. Take your paper piercer, and it will help you get it in place. Okay, so I'm going to take this strip, put my paper piercer right up under there, if you can see it. And then that's going to help me just guide it into that, and use my finger to push it down. Paper piercer's a big help. And then just to kind of, there you go. Use a bone folder or something that'll fit in the slot. Okay, so they stack well. You got to remove the labels. That's a pointer. I mean, it's seated in there when you get that sticker off, so be sure you remove that whole sticker. What else can I tell you? The inks. When they redesigned or went to the foam to help with the photopolymer stamps, the foam pads, they had what some people were kind of complaining about was the bubbles that you would get. I never experienced it, maybe once, but at any rate, so they've come out with a new ink recipe that is non-foaming. So when you graduate over to these new pads with the new in colors and the new color scheme that's coming out, you'll find that it's less foamy. So that's, I think, all the tips I have on these new pads. Of course, all the colors have changed, and I'll go through those a little later. But I'm excited about the new pads and hope you'll find they're excited. Don't feel like you got to run out and buy all new just because of the old colors or of the colors that are staying behind. Um, just graduate into them as you need new pads. So, okay, so one final item is these do fit in the color caddy, the one we sell in the catalog. The color caddy spins around. It is retiring at the end of May, so if you want that, you need to get on it and get it ordered. Other than that, it fits in the Stampin' storage. I think it's a great change to a stamp pad, and I hope you think the same, because I think it's just an all-around better product. Okay, I will catch you up on more details of colors coming up. Now go stamp something.